For anybody who doesn't know what a cold read is, it's essentially my reaction video to seeing someone's pitch deck for the very first time. I've never seen the deck before, to give you what at least I believe a seasoned investor, VC, angel, whoever might think, but never ever tell you. Here I go. Okay, Renkap. I don't mind this opening slide. Everything from this point on will have context. Okay, so what I do now is I look at number of slides. I see 10, great number. Scan through just to see how professional it appears, how many words. This looks like it's going to be my kind of pitch deck. I feel good about this one. Basically what this is telling me is there's 1,000,001 things that could go wrong in construction. And if you don't deal with it quickly enough, it's going to cost you loads of money. Click the icons for more info. That is excellent. You want to create a pitch deck that gets the person to feel like they want to learn something. Because a lot of VCs and angel investors don't really have a ton of domain expertise. If they feel like they can develop themselves as an expert, it gives them a reason to come back to your deck, reinforcing whatever message it is that you wish to say. This right here, brilliant example. Oh, this diagram to the person who made it makes loads of sense. To somebody who doesn't have a deep understanding already will probably struggle to look at this. It looks like people do some work. It doesn't really tell me there's a solution. It just tells me there's a process. I'm colorblind. I struggle to see this. On a pitch deck, test for color blindness. The second there's a demo, I assume it exists. I'm just going to open it. Why not? Renkap explainer videos.
Helping avoid nasty.
Well, it's 1 minute 30. If I was a VC especially, maybe not an angel investor, I'll watch that explainer video because it's only 90 seconds. And then that would be it. I use that technique all the time, deliberately to pull somebody out of my pitch deck and get excited by the video so I can get the conversation and then reintroduce the pitch deck further down the fundraising process. I'm going to go back to the deck. Benefits. Fuck it, eh? 100% repeat business. Frankly, I wouldn't even carry on with the deck. I'll take the intro. Absolutely brilliant. You have a testimonial. I probably wouldn't bother reading that. Innovate UK as a partner, always flag that because that could be you misrepresenting the fact that you've got a grant. That's not a partner. The site survey opportunity. It's far too small. I was really excited about this deck and now I'm really sad. I'm going to go forward one slide because I want to make sure that, it is. It's the only slide that tells me about the market opportunity. I'll never get that past my LPs. If I'm a VC, I will have a criteria to look at opportunities where the founder has declared the market opportunity size. And if it doesn't reach a threshold, which I as the VC has agreed with my investors, my limited partners, I can't say yes to this. I will be breaking my contract with my LPs. This is so low. Every VC, at least to my knowledge, will have to say no. But I have to go with the information you send me, not the information I think. The second reason these numbers are bad, statistically, a really successful startup will take 3 to 5% of the global market. We're talking a £10 million company. If I invest, say, £1 million and I get 10%, I get diluted till my £1 million eventually becomes 1%, then I need an exit of at least £100 million before I can cover my costs. That's what this is telling me. But I think what they're trying to say here is this is how much revenue we can make. But the market size isn't about how much revenue you can make. It's about how big the problem is commercially. That's the market size. Team, avatars. I don't like the team slide. I really want to see what difficult problems they've solved in the past and how they're related to one another. And I don't get that from an avatar and just a couple of logos. I prefer logos to just a description of their role, because description of their role is the worst thing you can write. No one cares. But what I really want to see is exited X number of times, or awarded blah, or was the person who invented duh, or some personal or professional achievement which implies they're about to use that magnificence in this startup. This team slide sucks. 5-year financial forecasts for C-stage startups are never accurate. Of course they're not accurate. They're all made up. It's bullshit. Oh, man. The reason forecasts are important, it tells an investor two really important things. The very first thing it tells a potential investor is what your ambition is. Because if you're saying that you're going to get to a revenue position or some other asset value or IP value, whatever you're constructing your valuation on, they want to see that within a certain period of time, they can get a return on their investment. The average is like between 4 and 6 years. But the second thing they're looking for is how you spend money. Can they trust you? They'll refer back to that financial forecast further down the diligence process when they do get their experts in. Is this reasonable? Is that how much you think it's going to cost? And they want you and that expert to be on a par. There's two reasons this is wrong. When you give percentages, I as an investor may turn around and go, I've got an office. Oh, I've got a marketing intern. You can use them. Why don't I just give you them? We all know cash is king. So you're opening the door to forms of investment you're likely not going to want or value. The second reason this is not a good idea is how long does this last and what milestone do you achieve? This takes away from that. So all in, if I carried on like I did after that explainer video, I would have gone from, like I did, gone from really excited to really deflated. That's my cold read.